everyone. We're going to determine whether the following functions are even, neither, or odd. So the first two are algebraic, and the second two are going to be graphs. So we'll start with the first two. And the first one we have is f of x. F of x equals x cubed minus x. So what I'd like to do is look at this diagram. If you plug in negative x and you get back to your original function, then it's going to be even. If you plug in negative x and evaluate that, and you get the negation of f of x, then it's going to be odd. And if it's not either one of those, then it's neither. So for it to be even, it has to look like this. And for it to be odd, we're going to negate that. So negative f of x equals negative x cubed minus x, which equals negative x cubed plus x. So this is what the negation would be. So let's test it out. Let's go over here and plug in negative x. So we plug in negative x cubed minus a negative x. So this is going to end up being negative x cubed, and that's going to be plus x. Since it looks like this one, that means it follows this case too, and this is going to be odd. All right. Now the next one is number 2. F of x equals x squared plus 1. Now, if it's going to be even, we should get the same thing. So this is even. And for odd, we should get negative f of x equals, and negate that, that's going to be negative x squared minus 1. Just negate the whole thing. All right. Now, let's test it. So f of negative x equals negative x squared plus 1. So simplifying this, we get x squared plus 1, which looks exactly like our original function. So that means it's even. All right. Now let's do the graphs. On the graphs, if it's even, it's reflective over the y-axis. This is absolute value function. F of x equals absolute value of x. Let's go ahead and plug in a negative x. Absolute value of a negative number is positive number. So that's why it's even. And it reflects over the y-axis. This one is neither, because it's not reflective over the y-axis, and also it's not reflective about the origin. There's the origin. This looks like a cubic function, or it could be a function with to the 5th, because it's pretty wide in here. Let's make it to the 5th power. So we have f of x equals x to the 5th, and then we shift it down by 1. And let's test it. So f of negative x equals negative x to the 5th minus 1. If it's even, it's going to look just, we know it's not even. So what would an odd look like? An odd, if this is my original, negative f of x would equal negative x to the 5th plus 1. So when we do this, we're going to get negative x to the 5th minus 1. That does not equal the negation of our function. So that means this is neither. And then finally, I left you a little diagram. If you want to screenshot this, so you have a handy diagram. That's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.